Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the Ultimate Pyromancer Guide. As you can see, here we are back in Irithyll. We're gonna be moving on into Irithyll in this episode. I of course haven't finished Smoldering Lake, still have to turn off the ballista, still have to get... It just like froze the game. There was like a lag spike there, I felt it. Weird. Still have to turn off the ballista, still have to get Sacred Flame, but we're all gonna hold that off because both of those things... Well, the ballista is not really that difficult, but Sacred Flame is. And I might as well just like clear both of those things out at the same time. Let's see, this guy. He's hopefully not gonna be causing us any problems. Oh no, come on, shit. I was stun locked. Let's go ahead and do a jumping attack. Hey, he ran into that. Wow, that was a lot more difficult than I anticipated it to be. I forgot how difficult these enemies are. And I know you lead us into an ambush. But I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, they're weak to... Of course they would be weak to fire. These fucking enemies. They are relentless. Kind of feels weird fighting them because they're just like so different to any of the other enemies. I do like them a lot. Now it's got the curved sword for free. I don't actually know how good this weapon might be. This is what I wanted to try out because I feel like I haven't used this spell in ages. Wow, that completely missed. That's a disappointment. I don't think this spell is actually very good. I just never feel like there's a use for it, you know what I mean? Like I have it attuned and I never feel like, alright, you know what, this is the time to use Black Serpent. Got the Pontiff shield as well. Pontiff, not Pointiff. I used that shield for quite a bit. It's not that good, but it's like very light. Has low stat requirements and everything. I've lost a surprising amount of Estus flasks. Although, is it really surprising? I don't know. Okay, we have the Fire Witch. Interesting thing about these guys is that they actually drop one of the few Pyromancer weapons in the game. I'm not gonna farm for it because I'm not gonna have the stats to wield it. But they drop the... what is it called? It's something like Immolation Tinder or something like that. And it actually has Faith and Int requirement and deals fire like right out of the gate. So technically I would... God, that tracks for a lot. See, if Black Serpent worked like that, I would actually use it. Huh, these guys have magic attacks? Did not know that. Yeah, it's kind of a halberd type weapon. That's why I'm not gonna farm for it because it needs at least 16 strength from what I remember on the wiki. So really no point in me farming for it because I'm never gonna use it. But you get the idea. It's a halberd type weapon, deals fire. If you're kind of going for a, not just like, oh, got the Fire Witch armor, nice. If you're not going for like a pure pyro build like I am, oops, I meant to use Black Serpent. Whatever. You should be weak to fire because you look like you're all frosted up. Another Fire Witch. That lingering trail. Did not know it lasted for quite a while. Or that long. Oh, okay. Thankfully I stunned him out of it. And actually, it's taking decent damage from having my weapon infused with fire. Which is weird when you think about it. Apparently you can interrupt them out of that grab attack, which is good to know. 2 more Pontiffs, nice to deal with. Oh, that's... okay. I thought the one with the shield would be really aggressive, but it's this one. Thing about these guys though is that pretty much you can chain attack them. Of course, If they get their offense started, you're gonna be kind of screwed. They are very easy to guard break, and I think that's because they use up a lot of their stamina. The enemies in the game, if you didn't know, work off a stamina mechanic as well. So that's why sometimes they're easier to guard break. And apparently that's what the ring does. The ring I couldn't figure out. Is it like horse hoof ring? The one that you get from patches. It basically makes your kick deal more stamina damage. Like when it said that it increases your kick attack or something like that, I thought it would change the animation or like the distance you kick your enemies. Turns out that's not the case. You simply deal more stamina damage with each of your kicks. So we're gonna be coming up into the cathedral here. I just don't know if there's anything else I want to do first. If I didn't tell you, goddamn, these loud ass trucks. If I didn't tell you at the start of the episode, I am gonna be going into Irithil Dungeon first. Because, well, if you didn't know, that's where Carla the Witch is. And I want to get to her and her pyromancies ASAP. There is something we need to take care of here first, though. Like, I have no idea how you're supposed to figure this shit out. You might think that was Yol of Londor. It's not. It's an assassin sent by a character called Yuria. And he's the one that kills Henri. Yeah. This is how you rescue Henri. Again, how the hell are you supposed to figure this out? I don't know. But that's what you do. That's why Henri died in my previous playthrough. So, actually I didn't need to rest, did I? What I need to do is talk to her.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone. As an unkin for the children I knew, bless their souls.
Now see, this is interesting when she says, for the children she knew.
Please, take this.
Because,
And also a token of
I'll talk about it in a second. Alright, let's go. Oh, I didn't know she gives you that. What gesture is that even? Let's see. Quiet resolve or something like that. I'm not gonna be able to find it, am I? There it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. Except, well, you know, as much as anything can look cool while wearing this headpiece. I also want to get the Dark Moon Loyalty. That's a good gesture. The classic. Again, because she talks about for the children I knew. That's what she says. And she's hunting, she and Horace are hunting Aldrich. And if you kill Horace and you go back to the Firelink shrine, to the Firelink handmaiden in the shrine, well, I'll just show you. Maybe she should have it available. I think it's his set that says it, Horace's set. There's one piece of equipment that talks about how Horace was one of the children that escaped Aldrich. So I don't know, maybe Henri and Horace like rescued the children who would be sacrificed to Aldrich, and then they decided to kill him while they were there or something. That's what I'm speculating. Henri is definitely one of the more interesting NPCs. Horace is one of the only two... well, yeah. It could still be true, though. One of the only two children to escape Aldrich's clutches. So maybe Henri is the other one. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Just speculating. Alright, that's pretty much all I wanted to do with her. But we do have some more things. First of all, I have 10,000 souls. So... oh, it always says that because, of course. We can get one of these fancy-ass pyromancies, these chaos ones. You know what? Let's get Chaos Storm, because that's the more unique one. Great Chaos Fireball, we all know what it is. We've seen it before. How much does this give? That gives me 10,000, so I could actually just want to see if I can reinforce. Where is my... I can reinforce, but that means I can reinforce my flame as well, doesn't it? What do I have my flame up to? I have it up to +4. No, I can't then, because I need 6. You know what? We might as well buy Great Chaos Fireball as well. I'm not getting Acid Surge yet because it has essentially no use in PvE. I'm pretty sure it doesn't even work on the NPCs, so, you know, kind of no point to it right now. Maybe if I... Well, first of all, I'm going to show off Chaos Storm, because, again, this has kind of specific uses, but it's very situational. It is actually very good. These types of spells are very good against some of the kind of larger bosses. But there aren't that many in this game, though. Kind of like these large monster-like bosses. Because, well, actually I can do it up here. It's kind of risky. I just want to do it out here because this spell has kind of weird properties sometimes. But, you know, it's very cool looking, actually. It doesn't use as much FP as I thought it would. Yeah, you know the deal. And you can use it even if you're running out. You just get a few less pillars. So yeah, that's Chaos Storm. I might be able to use it somewhere. Right now, I'm just blanking on where I could use it. Deacons of the Deep would get wrecked by this spell, but we are way past that. And Great Chaos Fireball. Fire Orb, whatever. Same thing, you know. It's weird how sometimes, like, this is locked, but the upper gate... Is it locked again? This area is so weird. Yeah, this is actually... This might be worth keeping around. Since I'm not using Flame Serpent or whatever it's called, Black Serpent, it does use a lot of FP though. I'm gonna get a lot less castings, but maybe the damage output will be worth it. Alright, I think I'm gonna stick with this for a while. This was one of my favorite spells in Dark Souls 1. Great Chaos Fireball. But we'll see how it is in this one. Alright, well, Henri is rescued. Sirius's quest is proceeding. We're basically well on track for everything. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out as much of this area as I can until I get to the dungeon. I think I should be able to reach at least the start of the dungeon in this episode. But we'll see. We'll see. Roster of Knights. Kind of giving you a hint that there is something here. I do know the secret of this area, and I think I will be getting it. I mean, it's kind of... I have mixed feelings about that secret. It's kind of very cool. And at the same time, they really should have made that covenant more unique. Then it would have been more fun. Whatever. What's done is done. Let's go ahead and clear out this cemetery. There is something here. Oh, Creighton. Wonderful. I did not know that he invades again. Sup, Creighton. What is this thing that these NPCs have where they... Oh. Well, Creighton, you didn't last long, did you? Rip. Rip in peace, Creighton. God, this is such a cool weapon. It does have lightning damage. Axe favored by Creighton the Wanderer, infamous deserter of the Knights of Mira. Called Dragon Slayer's axe for the lightning that pulsates within its blade, but Creighton used it to slay man. I might main this weapon for my faith run, even though it doesn't have faith scaling. It has lightning damage, so it kind of matches, but I like that weapon so much. that I'll probably use it. It has kind of high stat requirements, but we'll see. Well, if I'm gonna be doing Yol's questline in the Miracle Guide, I might be able to... Oh, shit. Not like this. Not like this. Not by the fucking dogs. I hate the dogs. They were bad in Bloodborne. They were the worst in Bloodborne, I would say. There's 3 of them. Okay, 1 down. God damn it. They were the worst in Bloodborne, but they are a close second here. They're fucking up the camera as well. Where's the 3rd one? I think he fell through the level. But seriously, fuck the dogs in this game. In Souls games in general. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if I'm gonna be doing Yol's thing, questline, I will be able to maybe get enough levels. I mean, 18 strength and 14 dex isn't that high. Maybe it's high for a cleric because they start out with kind of low dex. But whatever. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. Do I even have a torch? It's kind of a shame that your pyro glove does not light up the area more. Oh, Chaos Storm might have been good here. I think that might have worked actually. Well, whatever. What can you do? Wonder if I can... Wow, it deals a lot of damage. I wish the lava lasted a little bit longer. Kind of pointless wasting my FP on these guys. But it is a nice effect. I do like the effect of this weapon. Again, this is also very good against larger enemies. The Great Chaos Fire Orb, because... Is he gonna... Yeah, he walked into it. That actually deals quite a bit of damage as well. Because some of the larger enemies, you know, will be hit by it, and then they'll be standing in the lava as well at the same time. I never came up here on my previous playthrough. There is a weapon here, one of those. I think one of those spell-casting weapons. It's a shame that they only give you those for sorceries. There isn't like... well, I guess it kind of makes sense because Pyromancy is a glove. You don't like really use a catalyst or anything. But you know what I mean. It would be cool to have like... Oh, well, there you go. Well, I thought I was free aiming a little bit better. Where is it though? Well, I fell off. Oh, that dealt a lot more damage than I thought. Whatever. Let's just move on. What? Ah, didn't see him. The one time I get caught. And I'm out of FP. Come on, I thought I switched. Good thing I upgraded my weapon. Because it actually makes kind of a significant difference. Still don't know about the infusion. People are telling me... I've been told that raw isn't actually that good in the end. So I might just go chaos. And just say fuck it to Carthus Flame Arc. Or I might just leave it with a standard infusion. And I think that is a viable choice as well, maybe. Fuck. Almost died again. Well, not again. I haven't died in quite a while, actually. Because I'm just thinking of weapon infusions again because we're gonna be picking up the whatchamacallit soon. Okay, there they are. Gonna be picking up a bleed stone, but since my luck is so low, bleed stone is not gonna help too much. Okay, I almost died. Lots of almost deaths in this episode. Oh my god, these guys are so quick with their attacks. The active frames are really high. Alright. Well, I just wasted all my Estus. Oh, this is it. Yeah, I was thinking. No! You're not getting it away. Just a twinkling. Not gonna be much use. Are there any left? Oh, he was behind the rock. I was like, what the hell? Why am I not hitting him? Yeah, screw you. There it is, the blood gem. Guess I'm not gonna use it then, because it's not very good for my build. Can I drop attack that thing? Nah. Oh, this isn't the dead one. There are several here that are dead. Like that one, for example. Kind of just like they're underwater. This is one of the most disgusting enemy designs in this game. It's really cool though. I like how they brought the Bloodborne influence into this game. I have advanced Siegward's thing, didn't I? And something really cool that happens that I didn't know until I was watching EMB's playthrough is that dog monster thing actually jumps down here. And it's actually, when you think about it, it's a lot worse fighting him down here because of the water. So yeah, it's better to take care of him up there. Anyways, got a few treasures to pick up. None of this is too useful. Well, I mean, it's useful, but nothing memorable. And there is the dungeon. Right down there. And under it is the profaned capital. It's kind of a weird thing when you think about it lore-wise, that the profaned capital is supposed to be a really important place for Pontiff Sullivan. Then he just like built a prison right on top of it. Before we go on into the dungeon, I'm gonna visit Siegward, because I think it's just gonna, we might as well advance his quest, even though getting to him in the dungeon is not that easy. Now that you once you know it, it's, you're never gonna miss it again. But again, it's one of those things like, how the fuck are you supposed to figure that out without looking up a guide or something? Yeah, these things don't like fire. Not quite a one-shot, but oh, come on. See, no way out of it, because it's left standing in the lava. There's only dung pies here, I think. But these guys don't have a grab. Kind of weird, isn't it, when you think about it? Like, if I would think of an enemy that has a grab attack, this would be number one on my list. And I'm honestly not sure that they do. Okay, this spell is actually kind of cool, to be honest with you. I was worried because it takes 2 slots, but that's not that much of an issue. I love it that it's it's not a one shot, but it's still a guaranteed kill. It's the ultimate fuck you to these things. Oh, that was a miss. Don't like lava, do you? I'm pretty sure nothing does. Hey there. It's so weird. Yeah. Excrement covered ashes. Best item in the game. Gives you something very useful. The dung pie. Sup, Siegward. Haven't seen each other in a while. Sorry I left you in the well for so long.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? Oh.
Okay, we know what he says. Get you emit force, which is good.
Even we are dead. And finally, to your valor, long may the sun shine.
Long may it shine. Did I just use an Estus? Let's drink that soup. And I now have 2 Ziegbrows.
Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon.
I don't remember this,
And
actually.
even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yhorm. The
No,
reclusive
I have heard this before.
Oh, well, the only.
Alright, well, he's asleep again. Yeah, Yorm the Giant. So basically, the lore behind this is that he's actually a friend of Yorm. And I guess he made a promise to Yorm to kill him if Yorm ever betrays humans. Because there is this thing that Yorm became a lord over the profaned capital, but the people didn't trust him. So he gave the Storm Ruler to one to Siegward and one to the people of the profaned capital. And he basically went berserk after returning from linking the flame, or abandoning his throne, so to say. And now Siegward has come to fulfill his promise and kill Yorm, along with us, eventually, when we get there. That is a really cool sequence. And by the way, Yorm is easy as shit, even without it, from what I've heard. So don't feel bad about quote-unquote ganking him. Let's go ahead and level up. Haven't done this in quite a while. I can get 1 level, get this to 20. Let's give her the shitty ashes. I wish she had more unique dialogue when you gave her these. Would be cool. No grey rat yet, which is making me kind of worried again. Hopefully once I clear Irithyll, he will be back. Alright, that's about all I wanted to do here. Let's head into the dungeon. I just have enough time to get there, I think. Need to kill the invader, and that's gonna basically wrap it up after that. I think we've done well in this episode. Got quite a bit done. Still got a bit to go, of course. But once I rescue Carla, things should be on track. She has some of the cooler spells in the game. Okay, I get it. Still have this issue with my PlayStation. I think it's more my internet than my PlayStation. Now you're leading me into an ambush. Don't think I'm gonna fall for it. God damn it, okay, if that's gonna keep showing up, I'm gonna be pissed. You're not gonna like this. See? That lava is actually really useful. Of course, actual people will be smart enough to dodge out of it. But the NPCs are not, or not NPCs, the enemies are not that smart. Okay, I think I'm just gonna slash you to death. This is another one of those enemies that can't be bled, apparently. He almost grabbed me. Actually, that wouldn't kill. It's not an instant kill, that grab, but sure as hell deals a lot of damage. Eat a fireball. And you too. Well, I missed. I think I'm gonna save the rest of my FP for the actual enemy. The invader. Okay, I am in human form. I was doubting myself for a bit. I've been in human form for quite a while now. Alright, let's go. I should flame mark as well. Once she appears. Or he. Alright, Alva. That actually hit him. Okay, he dodged into it too. So he's not the smartest either. He's about to... Okay, I don't want to push off 2 NPC invaders in a row, because that's no fun. I mean, I guess it's their fault for making you fight them in like these tight cliffs. I'm gonna finish you off with this. Can't stand my lava, can you? And we got the Murakumo, which I guess... I mean, these curved... What are they called? Curved greatswords have always been really good. But here we are, Irithil Dungeon. And we're almost exactly 30 minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. You know what's coming next? Irithil Dungeon. Gonna be moving into this place next time. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls 3, the Ultimate Pyromancer Guide. And I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.